to listen to you and to speak how to 5 minutes. Oke, untuk berbicara. Jadi untuk debat pertama ini sudah masuk 4 menit. Ya. Nanti kalau sudah berkali berarti sudah 5 menit. Silakan stop dan kita silakan. Oke, next still kemudian dimulai nanti.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Before we jump into the discussion further, I would like to talk about this function. First condition, which is we will do with first is principle. Principle can be defined as an institution of Islamic religious education with a system of practice where time is its and masjid as the center of its activities and Islamic teaching and guidance of Tariqah by Islam as its main activity. While sexual violence is defined as a behavior characterized by the making of unwelcome and inappropriate sexual remarks or physical attacks in a workplace or other professional or social situation, which in this case will explain for the background of why this motion even existed in the first place. First, sexual violence and harassment is still happening a lot in the school environment where it is. Within the year 2015-2020, about 19% of reported sexual harassment and discrimination cases happen in the environment of the school. Placing second the first, which is in the environment of universities. We can take example of this easily case of sexual harassment in Bandung and secondary schools. The number of sexual violence has been increasing recently. It can happen either verbally or physically, especially in the environment of the schools. As an impact, most focus on sticking laws about sexual harassment is made as a counter to what has been happening. The lack of efforts by the because of responsibility in enforcing the rules about sexual violence. Let's organize structured evaluation and supervision process in all parties in the schools and the absence of SE or Islamic operation prosper about how to sexual harassment in school. The goal of our team, in this debate, is to prove that rules about sexual violence must be enforced in boarding schools and environments. To start this debate, why should we enforce the rule of sexual harassment in boarding school? There's an urgent need to establish a firm regulation concerning sexual harassment in boarding school. Why? The first argument is all says Quran. In Surah Al-Isra, verse 32, which I will try first which means do not go near adultery. It is truly a shameful deed and an evil way. This verse commands us to avoid any sexual act with a haram or legal partner, but also to cut any intermediaries that will support that action. This is called Al-Zariyah, which is one method of making the decision for Islam. So that's all from me for my first argument. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm the first speaker from the upper side, from the city of Putra. So before I go to my main argument, in here I want to rebuttal what the government said. But the first thing is the government not very good at saying about what are their goal really is. And the second thing is the most common thing in this debate is they bring the versus. Which I think that is undebatable here. And already stated that in the regulations before. So these Quranic verses are undebatable and make it clever. So the next is I want to my argument. So the first thing is I want to make preface to my argument. So we are not against the prevention of sexual violence in the neighborhood school, but we against the enforcement of rule. So why do we against the enforcement of the rule? Right. The rule is already existing and no need to enforce more. But what? The rule itself is very wasting much time, and we must be to focus on the addressing root cause by looking at the real issues in the society itself. By what we realize that in the Islamic boarding school exist some teachers that are not competent and some students or teachers that will do more sexual violence. We need to solve that, not by enforcing the law. And the second thing, I want to bring us to look at the reality. The reality is the various schools have their own context and their own capacity. So they are really different in size. They are really different on how much the school spends. And the second thing, they also very diverse to the structure of the organization itself and the lack of the research itself that is varies from the Islamic school side. And that point leads to unrealistic expectation and ineffective implementation. So we will provide our system by what? Firstly, we will do the collaborative solution instead the enforcement of rule. Why? Because the collaborative solution is more persuasive and more effective to the challenge in the Islamic boarding school itself. But how? We are focusing on the dialogue between institutions. We are dialoguing about our problems. And the second thing is we are encouraging an open discussion between institutions to get a better solution itself. Because why? Because why this system is very important? Because the system more practical and also this system are already proved can do more realistic access and realistic value in the next process. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke, silakan ditanggapi not salam ya. Atau salam langsung.
Everyone, my name is Arnie Mohammed, as the speaker of this team. I would like to elaborate more on the argument given by our speaker, which is Hamzudin Zakiasan. But before that, I would like to do some rebuttal to our first speaker of the contract team. You say that the rules already exist and don't need to be enforced. But if it exists, where are the still cases and they are increasing regularly? I guess that's the only thing, the only one thing you're doing to come now. So earlier, our second speaker told us something about Daria, and I want to explain that a little bit more. Daria is a method produced by purpose consulting a scholar in effort to protect human as a color, so that they do not fall into corruption. This is done by closing and blocking all facilities, tool, and intermediary that is used for the same action. So is the method to fight sexual violence or enforcing the rules. Enforcing the rules of sexual violence is a way to influence Daria, so it can manifest a completely obliterate sexual violence in boarding school. The main focus here is about maintaining the integrity and the image of this Islamic institution as this institution being responsible against immorality based on Islamic law, which is from the Holy Quran itself. Aside from the religious aspect, there are several reasons why we should enforce the rule of sexual violence from other aspects, such as the psychology aspect. The first reason is to protect victims from sexual abuse in the boarding school and giving a sense of security to all citizens in the boarding school from sexual predators. The victim of sexuality usually experience trauma that will be difficult to eliminate, which becomes serious impact considering that it directly affects the psychological state of the student.
Well, if you tell us what is the method of prevention, not just the fact that certain exists, but how will you practice that prevention? Thank you.
Okay. So, you asked about how we should enforce the law.
Sorry, about the prevention.
Okay.
Method of prevention.
So, our method for prevention is the government should also participate in legalizing or giving permission. All which boarding school can be built in this country, so there are no more boarding schools that have access to taking care of something without permission. This may prevent someone who has no accountability nor reliability to establish his or her boarding school. After giving the permission, the government should not release the boarding school to the foot on their own. This is what makes most boarding schools get out of control, thus resulting in bad development and cases like sexual violence occur. Supervision of government is what most boarding schools have. If this were to be implemented, the one who gets punishment will not only be the student, but as a head group will also take punishment for what they did. Is it enough? I will continue my second. So, the second reason is to increase awareness of the importance of security and gender justice. As has been mentioned in the background, that sexual violence can occur to and from any gender. Not only are women likely to be target of sexual harassment, men also have the same potential. With this awareness, we are confident that the prevalence of sexual harassment will also increase. Also, there are more several reasons related to this issue, such as to maintain the integrity and image of the boarding school. With the rules on sexual violence in boarding school, the level of sexual violence in boarding school will decrease and the positive image of the boarding school will increase. With the positive image of the boarding school, it will certainly attract outstanding students and increase the accreditation of the boarding school. The second is to encourage the development of awareness and culture based on equality and respect for human rights. And the last argument for me is to reduce the risk of sexual crime and reducing the number of victims of sexual violence. With the existence of rules regarding sexual violence in boarding school and strict action on it, the perpetrators of sexual violence become veteran and do not care to commit acts of sexual violence. With the decrease in sexual offenders, it will certainly make the vision of the image and end up preventing of conflict in the sexual world. Okay, and with that's for me, the rest of the debate will be continued without the speaker again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Silakan. May I please be one of you? Yeah, my name is Zaid and the second speaker of the our chamber before I turn to presentations, I would like to invite the second speaker from the government team has already given us. Just what we already hear or listen from the government side, we know that they don't really give any much of kind of prevention to the sexual violence. They give it more like speech or presentations about sexual harassment, not the way of mechanisms to prevent sexual violence in the boarding schools. So I think we don't have to give recommendations or mechanism or method that we can use in order to create the system, the good system in some boarding school and prevent or avoid that kind of sexual violence in some boarding school. And in this opportunity, I would like to give my own recommendation, which is why we against emotions, why we against of enforcement of the rules itself. We know that we already know the enforcement of the rules of sexual violence in boarding schools has been written in the PMA number 1333 by Minister of Religion in Indonesia, which is sexual harassment or sexual violence in Indonesia is not good, and we need to do things or method to prevent or even to explain that kind of thing. So I think we know that this rule is already written by the Minister of Religion. So, but the problem is not that. The problem is that these rules, these obligations, is not implemented well. This rules is not implemented well, and it's not executed well by the government. And we, as the opponent side, ladies and gentlemen, as the opponent side, give you solutions. How we implement these kind of things? How we offer you solutions in order to implement the enforcement? How we implement the prevention of sexual violence which is occurred in the Islamic world. So wait a minute. That's why we strongly believe that enforcement rules is not only the method to prevent sexual violence that is occurring in the Islamic world, so, but we need to avoid or we need to make or implement solutions in order to prevent the sexual violence. I would like to give a percentage solutions. Number one is filtrations or selections to the teachers which is going to teach to the Islamic world. So just like the second speaker said that the government maybe should select the school that is going to be exist or built in Indonesia, but we don't know, they don't give methods of how we select or filter the teachers that is coming to that schools. We know that maybe schools are already really good in the government, but we don't know the teachers that is enter or coming to the Islamic schools. That's why we need the filtrations or even the selections in order to prevent or avoid that kind of perfect teachers in Islamic world. But we know together that it's not only about teachers, it's also about students. The sexual abuse is not just comes from the teachers, also comes from the students. That's why in the second method that I will give to you is socialization and also education. Why we need to do this? Because why there's a lot of students who know willing to give their body to the teachers to do something, to do sexual abuse because they think that it calls us barabah. They think it calls us something that they need to do. But if they don't really educate them well, that's why we need to educate them in order to avoid this kind of things happens to the students. That's why socializations and also education is important in order to prevent these things, this sexual violence happens in Islamic world. Ladies and gentlemen, in Islamic country, we already are really good and also the best solutions in order to prevent Islamic world from the stigma of from the environment or society to be the base of sexual abuser. But we want to avoid this kind of stigma in the society of Indonesia. That's why we are working solutions or really good solutions in order to avoid this kind of thing, in order to avoid sexual violence, which is occurring really rapidly in the Islamic world. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hearing my speech and presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke, everyone, not salam ya. Again, salam langsung. Oke, silakan.
As a first speaker, I will continue to offer an outline that will, so all of us will understand why our stance here is absolute. But first, your second speaker of the side said that his argument actually supporting our goal to enforcing rules, because the first thing we do before enforcing rules is to support it is by education. So education plays a crucial role in giving consciousness and understanding. So public school must have the shared objective in combating sexual violence. Also, you, the second speaker, do not give any method. Don't give any practical method in doing your theoretical positions. And our concept here, I will support the second speaker of my team that to establish the government should participate in legalizing and giving permission, which is to prevent anyone who do not have any accountability nor reliability to establish their public school. To establish this, we need independent institution within public school itself that focus on handling sexual violence issues in it. This institution can function to receive any kind of report related to this issue, so the victim can report the cases they have into this special institution. Also making rules for preventing sexual violence according to Indonesian and Islamic law, and also make an assembly of law enforcement who are always ready to take on the cases either reported to the institution or competent red-handed. Also give a severe punishment to all products of sexual violence cases after being reported by the victim or by law enforcement itself. Can either give the case of the government to handle cases or to handle the cases with the rule of boarding school based on Indonesian and Islamic law. To counter the first speaker on the contrary side, his argument, all self-claim and is theoretical. There is no practical usage to your claim. Also, we here are not just to enforce it blindly. We do rules are already established, right? So we are here to make the rules are not just implemented. We want the rules implemented efficiently and correctly. This method, I want to conclude that our argument, the action of striking rules regarding sexual violence is a must-do, considering rapid increase of the cases. Looking at the positive outcome that the implementation of this rule will bring, especially to the aspect of students' psychology and many more. It begs for most boarding schools to start developing strict rules about sexual harassment. A point of importance here that education must be the mainstay of law enforcement because it's necessary in creating a way of thinking. So boarding school, independent institution that supervises the boarding school must also be established. So boarding school can be observed constantly. Encouragement to enforce the rule regarding this issue should recognize so it can prevent or combat sexual violence more effectively. With what we have said, we, the government team, still stand with our argument that and declare that enforcement of rule regarding sexual violence is a must. Thank you.
This is about being wrong. So you are absolutely wrong that we are into the government team. So nobody wants sexual violence occurs in the Islamic boarding school, am I right? So, but in this case, you only make theoretical rules, just like the enforcement of the rules. So the opportunity doesn't provide realistic applicable solutions. They're just assuming that everyone will follow the rules, the rules that they have made. And then, what my second speaker said, we need the methods. We need the methods that everyone will follow the rules. It's about how we implement the rules well and make the rules run effectively in the product content. I mean the international.
So we are here, so you just supporting our argument that we will enforce rule efficiently. And then how you combat sexual violation without enforcing rules? Thank you.
So one of the methods will involve here, we have the socializations that are not enforcing the rules. We have socializations with we apply them to the students and also the teachers. The teachers, when they have the meetings before the school works, and then before in the morning when we go to the
If you socialize, doesn't you give the role to the students and the teachers? If you don't give the rules, what are you giving to the students?
So our goal is to prevent them from doing those sexual violence. Not we enforce the rules, but we apply them on the practical solutions, the practical things. Is that
We already mentioned before that education and socialization is the crucial role, have a crucial role in enforcing rules against sexual violation. And you here just always constantly supporting our argument to enforce the rules against sex so we can prevent sexual violation. Thank you.
sorry, Nick, don't interrupt too much. Thank you.
it remains to you only 5 minutes again.
So what I'm saying is, how we implement the rules effectively to the Islamic boarding schools, so that we do some methods. We do some methods. There's pre-methods, post-methods, and post-methods. We do the pre-methods like what I said before. That is not enforcing the rules, but we do socialize them. And then the post rules, we make those judgment things to the offender, to the sexual violence abuser. We do those more harsh things, more to make the deterrent, to make those violence, sexual abuses more deterrent to them. I think that's all for me.
Thank you. Okay. Finish it. Okay, next. Kategori putri. Number 2.